Yes, it is week 3 of the Ohio High School football playoffs, and only 16 teams remain in Division 7. 2 of them we have tonight, as our postseason journey has drawn us to Waterford, where the Wildcats, on a 6-game winning streak, are set to host the surging Danville Blue Devils. Danville, representing the KMAC, qualified for this regional semifinal after 2 massive blowout wins in the first 2 rounds at Steubenville Catholic Central and at William V. Fisher Catholic. Waterford of the Tri-Valley Conference received a first-round bye before torching Strasburg-Franklin last week by 5 touchdowns. So we've got 2 teams that could turn out the points. The winner might come down to which side can come up with stops. Pre-game coverage in the opening kickoff coming up on a Friday night in Washington County.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert.
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
And together,
we're here for you.
So I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me, and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
All right, glad you are with us for our Valley ATV pregame show as we are getting set for a playoff battle, third round, the Ohio High School football playoffs. The Waterford Wildcats hosting the Danville Blue Devils. So glad you're with us for OH.REPORT coverage in Week 13 in collaboration with NFHS. So alongside Scott Cameron, I am Kirk Richards, and yes, we know that these are a couple of teams. They've been really hot lately. They're really strong, and wow, it seems like it could really go either way. It's maybe about how you dictate your own style tonight.
Right, and I tell you what, the style that Waterford brings tonight is one of hard physicality. Now, we know Danville, they are always going to play hard. They're always going to play physical. They're always going to play fast. But it is a bowl versus a bowl tonight in the Blue Devils and Waterford. I tell you what, this is going to be a fantastic game, and I feel fortunate that we're here to actually watch it in person. and thank you for those of you who are able to watch and join us tonight.
No doubt about it. Well, let's get it rocking with our team spotlight. First for the visiting Danville Blue Devils, who've arrived from their town in Knox County and are led by fourth-year head coach Matt Bloom. The Devils are really dealing. They scored more than 50 points in each of their three most recently completed games. 52 in the regular season finale versus East Knox, 54 in the first round versus Steubenville Catholic Central, and 59 last week versus Fisher Catholic. So Blue Devils made it to the state semifinals last year, showing signs that they have what it takes to get back.
Yeah, they're a very good team, and the scary thing is they're a young team. However, Waterford's very much the same. But yes, Blue Devils, absolutely, man. They have been fantastic this year. They're playing in a tough KMAC, very competitive, and they performed pretty well there. And that's really prepared them for their run. But we're going to see what they got tonight against the Wildcats.
Right on. Well, we know that they've got a number of talented players, but one we look at is Siren Wallace, one of those youngsters that you refer to, 5'7" sophomore running back, leading the team in rushing. 1,258 total yards, 9 yards per carry there for Wallace. Also has 223 receiving yards. He's also accounted for defensive touchdowns. So, yeah, I mean, he's been all over the place.
Yeah,
so, 3 2-point conversions, yeah.
Last week.
Oh, yeah,
last
exactly,
week,
right.
he was just all over the field. And that's the thing. He's such a good athlete, and it makes it really hard for teams to prepare for something like that. You're talking a player that's only had lost 2 fumbles this year and has that kind of percentage in carrying and everything else. He's just such a great athlete, but he looked ready tonight, Kirk. I was down there walking around the field, and he was taking crisp handoffs. He was hitting his helmet with his hands. I mean, he's jazzed tonight. He's ready to go.
Yes, he is. Wow, what a performer Cy Wallace is, no doubt about it. But, yeah, as you noted, the home team certainly has to be accounted for. It's a tremendous team that we have in Waterford. Make their home here in Washington County. Waterford belongs to the Wolf Creek Local School District football program, a member of the Tri-Valley Conference. The Wildcats went undefeated within the TVC's Hocking division. So this team has won 6 straight games entering tonight's regional semifinal. This is the 10th season for Eric McCutcheon as head coach, and we're showing you the 3 most recent games. And the 42 points that Waterford scored last week, they're the fewest amount for this team since the final week of September. And the 7 points that Strasburg-Franklin scored are the most that Waterford has allowed in the game during that same 5-week stretch.
Yeah, and the scary thing is, we were talking about this on the way down here, Waterford's lost 2 games. One was to a rival that is a little bit bigger school, and the other one is currently undefeated.
That's right.
And they lost by 1.
Exactly.
So Waterford is a very stacked team. They are very strong, very hard physical, and the Wildcats have a lot to offer problem-wise for the Blue Devils.
No question, and they've got multiple athletes who are talented, and one of them is Hayden Jones for sure. Junior running back, started the season as quarterback, switched positions mid-season, ultimately has thrived as the team's chief ground gainer. Entering tonight's game, he's got 1,189 rushing yards, 15 touchdowns. From his time as QB, he did pass for over 650 yards and 7 touchdowns. And he turned over to QB range to teammate Avery Pottmeyer after being a third-team All-Ohioan at quarterback last year. So Jones, he gets it done offensively and defensively. And, we are ready to get this show on the road. So let's see it. Ooh, gets away briefly, but able to get on top of it.
Yeah, Danville won the toss, and they elected to obviously kick the ball. That's normally deferring when you win the toss. And, what you were saying there about Jones switching positions, we were talking with a couple people up here, and they said, man, he's good, but, man, the switch has been so productive for this team, and it's allowed them to really open up their playbook in a different kind of way. And so it's been a good change. And Waterford does some weird stuff that's kind of a blend between a shotgun and a wing tee, so it makes things very interesting.
All right, so let's see how they decide to play it here. Starting things off, Hayden Jones, he goes in motion right beside Avery Pottmeyer. Claps his hands, has a snap. Of course, Jones has it to start things off, and a good run immediately as the tackle is made by Briggs Wallace. That's close to a first down to start things off, and they are marking it. They say that it is indeed a first down for Waterford. All right.
And they will move fast. They will move fast, and they go fast. So the Danville Blue Devils have to be ready to go defensively.
All right, here we go. A midfield here. And Pottmeyer decides to keep.
That was a great tackle there. I believe that was, yes, that was Miser. Man, what a hit. Nice form fit right to the chest. And, the quarterback gets up and everything, but, he's getting up going like, dang, I really didn't enjoy that.
Maybe not, but yes, he doesn't want to show it. No way. He is dialed in. All right.
Miser in the top 5 in the conference in tackles in the KMAC, coming out there and delivering a punishing hit.
Second down and 5 here. Yes, Silas Miser, he is definitely going to have to be dealt with on the Danville side. Here we go. Pottmeyer hands it off. Jones, can he get away? No, he cannot.
Great tackle there. Nice tackle by Ridgway. Holding on to the hips and pulling back, using that leverage and reading the end, hard off the end. That play, you could tell that was from watching film, seeing tendencies, and so that was a play, a film tackle. Nice job by Ridgway. Way to attack the end on there and read that.
So sets up a third down. 3 receivers to the left of the formation. In motion is Jones. Pottmeyer has it. Hands off Zimmer. Can he find a crease? Spins around and looks like he might indeed have a smart play by Zimmer. Trevin Zimmer, the senior player.
Yeah, split in Sally. Right, that's a great play, and that just it catches people off their toes, and just enough for the first down. So there they go. They didn't change the yard marker yet. And
took them a moment, but they got it right. Yeah, it was a first down. We pretty much saw that just eyeballing it from here.
Correct, yeah. two first downs in a row right on the marker. So Waterford Wildcats doing exactly what they need to do offensively. Now Danville's not been doing poorly defensively, but Waterford's been executing and doing enough.
From the 41, first down at 10. And a handoff looks like it's Zimmer again, and not much there as the Blue Devils were in position ready to make the play. Saw Jacob Byers among the tacklers for the Blue Devils.
Waterford likes to do a lot of this kind of play. It's just a split end, and it's a short rocket formation, and what they do off of that allows your guards to pull, almost like a trap, and it buys time for the blocking, but Blue Devils stop that right there.
Second and 10. See if they decide to go with a pass. And Pottmeyer, there was not much doing right there, and Danville was right on top of him, ready to make that play.
That could have been really bad, really quick.
Do we see that? Yes.
Yeah, that could have been really bad, really quick. So, hey, man, kudos to Pottmeyer to hold on to that.
That's right.
That could have gotten really bad really quick. So kudos to him, and nice job by Blue Devils, because you see stuff like that and you're like, is this a fake play? And oh no, it's just a poorly timed snap. And
wow.
Third long.
Third down. Yes, this may be the time Pottmeyer shows the arm. And fakes the handoff. It looks downfield. Always under some pressure. And finally goes down. Justice Tharp in there on a tackle along with Chris Mosier.
Yeah.
Mosier who leads him in tackles.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness.
Chris Mosier, man, such a stud.
Yes, he
And
is.
again, leading the conference in tackles and right there to finish him off, making this a 4th and long. So Waterford kind of going a little bit backwards here, but nice job by the Blue Devils to answer the physicality, and they answered the bell, and they made the plays that need to be done in order to get the ball punted to them. But you need to watch this young man, Hayden Jones. He has a lot of shiftiness, so they're deep in the territory, deep enough. You need to watch for a fake.
Yeah,
Be
you
careful.
never know. You
Be
never
careful.
know. Would they dare? Ooh, yeah, exactly. He may have had the option, but made a good decision to punt that one away. Stops just right around the 10-yard line, picked up by Gavin Heater. So now we'll get to see the Danville offense get to work. And, of course, the Blue Devils, we've been watching them a number of times this season, and as we look to keys to victory for Danville, we say emphasize speed and dial up the pressure.
Yeah, dial up the pressure for sure. On the speed, they really, on offensive side, which we're getting ready to watch, they have the athletes, they have the capabilities to do the things they need to do. But dial up pressure-wise on defense, we saw that where they were able to answer defensively, Miser and Mosier. Let's see if they keep doing that defensively. But here comes the offense.
All right, they go right to the ground. Siren Wallace, not much doing. Dylan McCutcheon right there to get his arms on him and bring him to the turf.
I watched a couple games here of Waterford that I could find, and I was really impressed with Dylan McCutcheon. Man, on that rend, he is just a nightmare. And so he's a handful over there. So Danville's got to be ready to block him. They're both ends, Rend and Lind. They just fire off the ball. So that's going to be interesting. Again, physicality, but will they be able to use their speed? They're setting up some sort of screen. Just be ready.
2nd down and 10, so no gain right there. And they go here to, was that Ridgeway that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ridgeway, he's set up there as a quarterback, and he's able to get it across the 15-yard line.
Yeah,
All right.
Again, the luxury of riches, the embarrassment of riches that they have, where they have 2 incredible quarterbacks. And Proper, he's definitely a thrower, but, man, Ridgeway, he's the other running back. So that's almost like a Wildcat quarterback, but he's a quarterback, So Danville's got a lot of players going for him, but nice call there.
All right, 3rd and short. Let's see how they come up with this one. Perhaps they want to get those sticks moving. Parker Proper back in at quarterback. Hands it off. They knew they only needed a little bit, and they appear to get what they needed to get. So smart play.
A very safe call, and it was enough to get that 1st down. And what you're doing here is you are softening up as much as you can the interior of that line, because, again, Waterford's got so much size. Just walking down there before the game, I mean, they're big boys, man. And so you're just trying to just jab. It's like a boxer taking little jabs. You just got to keep poking at them.
1st and 10, 25-yard line here, Danville. They're getting a 1st down and working it near side. Mickley, he's able to pick up a little bit right there on the near side, Aiden Mickley.
Again, trying to get the athletes a space. So, Danville loves screenplay. They use that because they believe in getting those athletes the ball in space as much as possible. So nice little screen there, seeing what happens, seeing if those corners, and seeing if they cover that. And the secondary has the ability to cover that. So Waterford's going to have to be very disciplined in keeping everything in front of them and not jumping at the bait every time.
All right, looking at a 2nd down and 6 play. In motion, Briggs, Wallace, quarterback. Parker Proper has it, goes to Siren Wallace, and he's able to make it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, good tackle by Avery Potmeyer, but look at that burst of speed on our Danville tire and alignment instant replay.
Correct. And here's the thing. That's exactly what we were talking about. He just has the ability to burst and to take off. Here's the thing, though, Kirk. Here's the thing. There was a lot of success that Nelsonville, York, had against Waterford in the I formation. Here you see Danville coming out in it.
There you go on the first down and 10 play. Oh, Wallace slips a little bit maybe. Ball comes out. Wow, he might not have been down, and
they called it a fumble.
Yeah, so they'll lose that yardage, but at least they do keep the possession. Ooh.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's
wow.
You lose 10 yards, but I guess that's sort of like a hold. But most importantly, you lose the down, right? So
yeah, that's true.
That's the killer.
That's the catch there.
But you still have the ball.
That's the main thing.
Your goal right here is to cut it in half. Cut it in half. Make it 3rd and 10 at least.
2nd and 20 from the 30. Danville with the ball first quarter and no score. On the near side, Wesley Payne with a catch, makes a move, and then tackled right around the 40, so they maybe did get the 10 yards that they were wanting right there with Payne.
I'm not calling the plays, folks.
Just in case there was any confusion.
That's just what happened, okay? But, yeah, that's perfect. So, again, because once you're in second and long like that, those Lens and Wrens I was talking about that they can fire on the edges, Danville did a nice job making sure Proper could stay on his feet, make a nice throw. It was soft coverage, 10 yards.
3rd and 10 from the 40. Spalding in motion. All right, Proper with the pass and caught by the other Proper. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. Yes.
Wow, that was
Parker Proper to Carson Proper. That one's incomplete.
That was a small window, and there was supposed to be a wide receiver rub off the man, and he did not really run through that, both by route and by rub. And so that was a really small window, and that's a hard catch to make, and it just fell through his hands. But I tell you what, Danville's got a great weapon over here. They've got the best punter in the conference.
Yes, and the district, first teamer in the district named this week, Nolan Ridgway as a punter. Yes, 43-yard average for him. That's outstanding. Did he? Well, I don't know.
Oh, boy. Kirk?
Yeah, right. That was tenuous. That was very tenuous.
Oh, boy. Did they just – I tell you what, do we ever do replay on that?
Oh,
that was.
I wasn't thinking about that one.
He put his hand out there. Boy, it's one of those things where if he missed it, that's a good miss, right? Because he put his hand out there, and I thought he may have touched it, and that would be a live ball. But hey, the officials are down there, and the players would have seen that. But boy, that was close.
All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. 27-yard line here. Quarterback Potmeyer hands off Zimmer. See where Trevin goes. Not very far. Yeah, multiple Blue Devils hanging on him.
And you see they love to run plays between the tackles. They love the A gaps. Because it's utilizing that huge size that they have in the line. That's been the backbone of. That's their strength. That's their bread and butter. And that's what they've used to win so many games this year. And you see them trying to do the same thing. Soften them up, one blow at a time.
2nd down and 8. And a long snap here. Oh, and then they go a second handoff to Zimmer, but the Blue Devils are not fooled. They're all over them.
Way to be disciplined, Danville. Way to settle. Yeah, it's hard to run that split end Sally twice within a few minutes of each other. You don't think it's coming at you again, but Danville saw that coming, and boy, they made him pay and losing a few yards on that one, right?
Indeed, yeah. It was making a 3rd down and 11.
You got 3rd and eternity, yeah.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the right of the formation. All right, Potmeyer's got it. A little bit of pressure coming here from Mosier, and he gets the one, the ball's out. And let's see the call.
I thought Danville fell on it. Yeah, they did.
Wow.
Oh, Danville.
It's a turnover.
Hey, always the backside, right? Always the backside. And that sack was, and the fumble was brought to you by the backside. Normally, you're like, oh, when you're Rend over pursue, and you're like, oh, crap, you lost your angle. But he was able to strip his blocker, and he came in from behind, and he stripped the ball. Nice job, and Danville's got a short field.
This is looking good here for Danville to get something. 1st and 10. Back, it's Ridgeway, and he knows how to fight those tacklers. Oh, he is tough. They do ultimately push it back. It
He's still
gets up to the
standing.
20-yard line. He is something else.
Yeah, nice run, cutting that in half, making that 2nd and 5 here, 2nd and 6. But that's the thing. Ridgeway is just that big bruiser, and he offers some options in terms of the RPO. When you're talking about the physicality of the defense he's going against, Ridgeway's got some great options.
All right, so brings on a 2nd down and 6.
Watch the backside blitz here. Watch the backside blitz. They love blitzing weak side on trips.
Parker Proper back in at quarterback, takes off and runs with it. And Hayden Jones in there for the tackle for Waterford.
Yeah, I thought you were going to try and trick him. No trickeration today. They thought, Proper's not going to run. Yeah, well, nice job. What happened there, the Lend slipped on his feet. You'll see right there in the replay as he's getting ready to dive forward. Boop, he fell down.
Yeah.
Yep. So if there are trips, Waterford will blitz weak side because there's no one over there. So, and they've got that speed over there. So you got to be careful if you're Danville.
All right, 3rd down here. Parker Proper hands off Ridgeway, spins around. Lots of Wildcats in the area to make the stop.
Yeah, great tackles there. Really impressed again with Tyler McDougal. Just, man, they've got some dogs down there in the line, man. They're stacked. And they you're running into that. You kind of start thinking like, okay, where's Cy Wallace in some of this?
Yeah, right. No, they want to get him loose, but apparently they'll have to do that in the 2nd quarter because the 1st quarter has come to an end. As we see, no score as of now. We'll take a short break, bring you back for the start of the 2nd quarter for this regional semifinal on the OH Report and NFHS.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
High school football here on the OH Report. Along with Scott, I'm Kirk. We're getting the 2nd quarter started. 4th down. 4th and 6 for Danville. No points on the board. And set up a screen here. Ridgeway. He's got to break one, but Zimmer makes that play.
Man.
And Waterford's got to be proud of that.
Yeah, Waterford is very proud of number 3, number 10. Man, they are just they're great players. And Coach Bloom last night was very complimentary about that. He said number 3 and number 10, we've really got to be careful with them. And there you see right there, man. Zimmer, nice closure speed, form fit. Golly, this is a great. And we were even talking about that at the short break. I'm like, man, that was the end of the 1st quarter. But like you said, it's been a clean game. Everyone's staying in bounds, no penalties. Knock on wood. But
indeed. We'll see how that goes. Right? Yeah, last week we had quite a few. All right, as we go 1st down and 10. And Hayden Jones quickly there. May have been tripped up by Ronberg.
Yeah, just off tackle, just getting 1 yard there. But that's exactly what you want if you're Danville with this kind of offense. If you can limit it into only 1 yard here on 1st down, you'll take that all day long.
No question. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, it's quite a battle here so far.
This is just 2 heavyweight boxers, and they're feeling each other out right now. You have a feeling someone's going to break a play. you just feel it in the air. Someone's going to break a play for somebody.
2nd and 10 from the 20. Potmeyer moves to his right. Let's go. The pass. It's high. And it's Heater. Did he get it?
Yep, they're calling
Wow. Well, Gavin Heater, the 6'4" junior. Man,
My goodness.
look at this. Look at those hops.
Oh, man.
Right,
Nice job catching at the highest point. They were running a lot of those in pregame. And, man, I was really impressed with him. My goodness.
Yeah, we heard from some authority that he can dunk the ball with authority in
That's
basketball.
right,
So
6'4", 190 junior. I mean, what a
Indeed.
luxury to have.
Here we go. First down play here. Potmeyer on the play action over the middle.
Ooh, nice
And
job.
incomplete flag comes out.
There's the flag. Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, I thought he was a little early, too. From the back, if you're coming in through the body like that, they're going to call that all day long. Yep.
Wow, so that's the bottom line.
And here we were talking about the no flags.
We were.
I'm sorry.
And we were talking about it last week, with Danville for sure. And, we had a nice conversation with Siren Wallace, and he said, we've got to clean that up for sure because the competition is not getting easier. It's getting tougher.
Yes.
And, so
penalties matter. And there was a lot of them last week.
Yeah.
Fisher had a lot, but Danville had a ton.
Indeed.
Right?
Oh, my God.
And you're right. Those are little things. I mean, you're at the 50. So, I mean, this isn't going to be killer, but you can't screw around anymore. You got to hold.
No, right. Here we go.
Yeah, it jumped.
Ooh.
Yep, looked like the left tackle jumped.
Well, so they give back 5 of those.
You know they say, easy come, easy go.
There you go.
So, okay,
Oh,
so
God.
if you're Danville, okay, so there's a silver lining in this. Yep, it's 15 yards, but now it's really only about 10 yards.
Only 10, yeah,
right?
exactly.
So there's a silver lining for the Blue Devils there.
Looking at a first down and 5. Or
And
15,
again,
pardon me, yeah.
Yeah, and what you saw there again was the short rocket formation and short rocket motion, and what that does, that sets up your interior lineman to do a trap, and that creates chaos for the blocking schemes for the interior linemen. But Danville kept that short there, and I've seen plenty of game film on Waterford where they do that and teams just whiff and they run to the house. So nice job by Danville keeping their ground.
2nd and 13. All right, there you go,
There it
outside
is.
Jones. He's that type of player. And then, goes down there over the sideline there at Briggs Wallace. Clearly a first down for Waterford.
You start getting comfortable and thinking you're stopping everything on the interior part. Then before you know it, boom, you get beat on the outside.
Wow, yeah. Exactly. I got you.
Yeah,
my gosh.
So, that's the danger that Jones brings. And when he was a quarterback, that's why it was scary to watch him being running RPO. It was frightening because he's off. And so he's just doing it at the running back position. That's all.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. So getting closer to the red zone. Zimmer. And this time it appears that Danville was in position with Owen Gronberg making the play along with Carter Whittle.
Nice job by the Wren there to take Colby Roberts there and force his shoulder sideways. He was able to pursue that and turn his body and his shoulder sideways, and that perpendicular motion, he was cutting off the edge, forcing the running back inside. That allows your linebackers to strip down and make that tackle. Nice job by the lineman.
All right, so we're looking at a 2nd down and 10, so not able to get a gain on that one. Potmeyer fakes the handoff. Zimmer sets it up here. Jones off the fingertips, incomplete.
That's a tough play. That is a long throw.
That's true.
That's a touch throw. That's a long touch throw.
Right,
Right?
it is.
I mean, that is a long touch throw, and that's hard to nail, especially on a run like that. And Jones just wasn't able to catch up with that. It's almost it's almost kind of like a really long halfback screen through a wide receiver screen kind of feel, and that's a long throw to make. So That's going to make it 3rd and long, but they're probably doing that, trying to set up a 4-down run here.
All right, 3rd down and 10. Oh, the pressure comes from Ridgeway. And deflected, and it goes down.
Nice tip.
That's some great defense there for the Blue Devils.
If you're Danville, you were breathing a sigh of relief because there was no one, nada, zip, zilch. Oh, man. Danville should be so happy. They should be saying, hey, interior lineman, we'd like to buy you a hamburger. Because the fact that they got a hand on that ball, because if that was caught, Waterford might be up by 6 right now.
All right, well, 4th down. Let's see it here. Fans like, come on, let's get it. And they're going. Potmeyer steps up, throws, tips, it's an interception. Danville's got the ball. It's the 2nd turnover of the night.
Wow. Wow, Kirk.
Oh my gosh. Was that Aiden Mickley?
I believe
it was Aiden Mickley. Yes, he's the one who got the interception.
And I tell you what, that was a great job by the offensive line to give the quarterback time to get rid of the ball. Maybe the left tackle may have gotten away with the hold, just the way his arm was wrapped. But, boy, that was just unfortunate for Waterford. Bounced right off the fingers, right off the hands. Fortunate for the Blue Devils. Bounced right into Mickley's, and he was able to gain a few yards coming back.
All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. Danville. Yeah, and it's going to be tough sledding on the runs tonight.
But you know what? You got to do it. You got to take the body blows. And you've got to get Wallace going because that first quarter went so fast. You can't be like, oh, let's just wait a little bit to get Wallace warmed up. No, you got to do it now.
Absolutely.
You got to go now. Even if he only gets a couple yards, you got to get him going in some capacity. Don't be surprised if they run some sort of screen play here in the next 2 plays.
2nd down and 7. Maybe this will be the one. Long snap count here. Parker Poper sets up a throw. Mickley, it's low.
Yeah.
And okay.
Yeah, Mickley was able to get his hands under. That's what the official called. He was right in front of him. Tough catch. Tough throw, but yeah, just a bootleg out to the strong right. And Danville had their split receiver come right out. Get a couple yards, you make it 3rd and short. That's what you want to do.
Yes, here we go from the 30-yard line. All right. In motion brings Wallace. Quarterback has the snap. Hands it off. Siren Wallace. Oh, yeah. And Siren, he's got what he needs for the Danville 1st down.
Yeah, and again, that's the danger if you're Waterford. Once that kid gets going, he is going to keep going. And so right now you kind of feel like Danville's getting a little something going offensively, especially since Wallace is able to get chunks of 5-6 yards. If you're Waterford, that's danger territory. But thing is, they've got a lot of speed in that line, and they got a lot of size in that line too. So keep burning it.
1st and 10, 44. Yeah, they'll definitely try to do that. Parker Poper under center. He has the snap. He heads over towards his left. He throw against his body. He does downfield for Briggs. Wallace, he tries to lay out, but that one is incomplete for Briggs.
Yeah, Proper, again, here we go. Proper going out to the weak side. And here's the thing. That's a touch pass from the weak side. You're going out left. And then it's a touch pass to a little bit shorter receiver. But here's the thing. Proper did not have his feet set. So he's trying to make a tough pass, a tough touch pass, off balance. There's people who get paid millions and millions of dollars to do that, named Pat Mahomes. Okay,
we've watched him a handful of times. 2nd down and 10. Wow. My goodness, yeah, that's just tough defense right there. Ooh.
Yeah, man, that's that interior line, and I told you they're going to keep burning it, and they do, man. They are so daggone solid on that line. And what they do, man, they move McCutcheon and Roberts around McDougal, and it creates problems. So it's not like, oh, it's always going to come from this side. No, they just move around, and they play multiple positions but especially, man, that McCutcheon kid on the side, he's tough, sets the standard.
3rd down and 10. Proper under center, sending Briggs in motion off the play action. Let's see the arm downfield. Looking for Briggs, and a little bit too far for him, incomplete. Briggs on 4th down.
Well covered by Weston Fairchild. Way to stick with the man. Didn't buy the play action. Way to stay with the man. Way to stay with the receiver, and making that a really tough throw for Danville. Not a bad incompletion. You didn't want to force it and turn the ball over right there. But nice job. And Kirk, I'm tired just watching this.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, they're just...
It's exhausting, and I know the players are too.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
they are working
hard, physical, and there's no breaks. It just keeps going.
Yeah, our Bottleneck Bar and Grill scoreboard still with no points, though. See how the Wildcats, if they change that situation. Danville obviously hopes not, but Zimmer on a return. Zimmer gets across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Waterford got away with the block in the back on that return, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. And
my gosh, I hear you.
I do believe it was Landon King. He was laying on the ground in the middle of the field, and he's like putting his hands in there, like, "You serious?" I'm sorry. Sometimes I just don't see, kid. Sorry. Hey, but here's the thing, though. Waterford, here we are with under 6 minutes to go. I might get home in time to watch Dateline, and I'm 2.5 hours away from home.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
right.
It's just flying. Right?
Oh, my God.
So here's the thing. Waterford, they might want to pound it out right here on the running back side, but you see him set up diamond formation on the left.
All right, on the 1st down play, Jones just takes himself and he's taking off.
Yep.
Hayden Jones is a track meet. Hayden Bickley, he's got to find an angle, and he does, able to usher him out of bounds near the 30-yard line, but clearly a big 1st down for Hayden Jones and Waterford.
Yeah, so they're going back to Jones there, running the quarterback, because Waterford's got the same thing. They've got 2 great quarterbacks, and like I said earlier, they can run a great RPO out of that, and that's exactly what Jones just did, and boy, once he catches that edge, man, he goes. And guess who's still in there at the quarterback position? It's still Jones.
Yeah, Coach McCutcheon is going to go with what's working. That is working. And, of course, Jones likes to run it out of that position. And now the Blue Devils, they seem to be ready for it that time. A short gain.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was definitely a whole host of Blue Devils.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my gosh.
That was like a Charlie Brown Christmas tackle fest. It was,
right.
Give everyone 1/10 of a tackle. Yeah, so nice job by Danville seeing that coming and snuffing that out, stopping to 1 yard.
Right on 2nd down, Jones, he's comfortable with this type of workload. Looks like it's on Gronberg who got behind him to put him down.
With another yard. And again, like I said, I would expect for Waterford to do some ground and pound right here, and that's exactly what they're doing. Again, I'm not calling the plays, folks. But
both teams, right?
But that's exactly what I would have done too, and you're just softening Danville up, and they're finding success with it.
3rd down and 8. Jones this time hands it off. It is Zimmer. And it's Gronberg again, the first to make the tackle for Danville. So Owen Gronberg really stepping up here, particularly on this defensive sequence.
Yeah, well done by the Danville Blue Devils, really sledding downhill and seeing like, hey, we're going to make Jones, we're going to force him to throw the ball. Until then, we're going to stack the box, and that's what they did. So nice job. Here's the thing, though, Kirk. Waterford's got this young man named Riker Hutchins.
Yes,
this
dude's
got it's like Beetlejuice out of a upper, man. He's just a big boy, and man, he can kick.
Yes, the strong lefty. It's up.
Oh, just short.
And did not get it to go, and we're still scoreless here at Waterford. And yes, that's the thing. Hutchins definitely has that leg, but didn't get it to work that time.
Yeah.
If I were my coach, I understand giving him that opportunity, but ooh-wee.
Here's the thing, though. You were in 4th and long. Danville has been they were able to hold there for 3 plays in a row. And you've got a kicker. Hey, man, it's 0-0. Someone's got to win this daggone game, right? So someone's got to win, and if you're going to win, you got to put points on the board. So that was a good call there. That was a good coaching move there by McCutcheon. Just wasn't able to execute it. But now they got a D up.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 here for Danville. Simon Wallace. Of course, they know that they have to just continue to feed him the ball, and he will reward you at some point. He can. Wow, it just takes one time for him to get loose.
It does, and that's the thing. But you got to give him those chances. I don't want to say this out loud, really, but nothing else has been working consistently. So he's your biggest threat right now. Keep feeding him the ball.
2nd and 7. Briggs Wallace in motion. And Poper passes it to Briggs, and immediately gets stuck.
Yeah, they're gonna. I have a feeling they're gonna. Yep. We got another one. So I think we're gonna have offsetting penalties here.
Oh, we could. Okay. Yeah, we can take a look at the play. We'll see what the penalties are.
I think it was defenseless receiver. I think they're going to say defenseless. And then Danville must have said something.
Ooh, gotcha.
I don't know. We're going to see here.
Yeah, we'll ultimately find out what they decide. What's that?
I don't know. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's a fumble recovered by Waterford. And a sideline warning. Wow. Yeah, that was. So
we'll take a look here. We'll see it.
Wow.
Yep, the ball did come out.
Oh, man.
It did.
Yeah, it did. Man, he just got rocked. Boy.
So first turnover for Danville tonight. Already 2 for Waterford.
Yeah, and I tell you what, man, that was not so much the fumble. That was the hit.
It was.
I mean, if anyone got licked like that,
from Hank Jones. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And they fake it to Jones, and Popmeyer to pass, and underneath it, it is caught by Braden Smith, and he makes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, Braden Smith stepping up with a huge play.
Yeah, nice job by Waterford. Boy, they've been kind of waiting for that. They've been waiting for that play, and they've tried it a couple times, just not able to connect. But they did that time finally, and they're gonna have the lead here. But Danville's got under 3 minutes; they can make something happen. But nice job by Waterford to hang a number here in the second quarter.
Absolutely. So we'll see for the point after. Riker Hutchins this time, no problem. So on our Bottleneck Bar Grill scoreboard, it is 7-0. Waterford will be back for the conclusion of the first half on the OH Report in FHS.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Wesley Payne.
2:50 remaining until halftime. We do have some points on the Bottleneck Bar and Grill scoreboard. They belong to Waterford, 7-0.
And
Braden Smith with a 32-yard reception.
It is the Bottleneck Bar and Grill, but they just broke the bottleneck.
Oh, I hear you.
So it's
yes,
it's 7-0, but Danville has time to go down there and put some points on the board.
Definitely time, absolutely. And we'll see here on this return. Oh, wow. Not much right there.
They're going to start on the 36.
For Camden Horn.
Yep, they're going to start on the 36. And they don't have the number of timeouts. I don't think, has anyone used a timeout?
No one's used a timeout. Yeah, this game's been zooming.
Yeah. So 2:45, you got all 3 timeouts. That's a ton of time. That's a ton of time. So, but, you know, it's kind of a run a 2-minute offense sort of thing, and you have the luxury of a couple timeouts, and let's see what happens.
First and 10, 36-yard line. Absolutely. That back to Parker Proper, fakes a handoff, and he takes off and runs the left side. And nice gain right there for Parker.
Yeah, that really wasn't expected, and nice job by using his feet. Man, nice short, quick steps, wrapping around the edge and getting up the field on the hash. Here's the thing, though. Danville also gets the ball back starting the second half, too. So this is kind of like a bonus possession.
That's true. That's a really good point. All right. Second down and 1 here for the Blue Devils. They've got some options. And they just decide to run it with Proper. He's got the first. Gets across midfield.
Yep, good hard run, getting 5 yards. And you're moving the sticks, stopping the clock. If you're Danville, that's what you want. But now you just got to hold on. Waterford's had a couple turnovers. Danville, you had an unlucky turnover off an incredible hit by Jones. So you don't want to make 2, you know, in this and in the half on a downer. You want to try and make some positive moves offensively. Nice job, 2 plays in a row there.
All right, first down and 10. And they got some time as we wind down here. The pass over the middle, tip, and incomplete to Carson Proper.
Wow.
Oh, that was close.
Man.
There was a lot going on with that one.
And guess who tipped it? Hayden Jones.
Yes, he did. Yes, Hayden Jones was all over it.
But you know what? That's still almost landed in the wide receiver's hands. And it was almost a great concentration tip play there. And the officials kind of talking to each other here. Oh, there we go. they were off a yard.
Give them a yes, exactly, right. Like, we'll learn our yard. Come on. Second down and 10 here for Danville. Down 7-0. A little more than a minute and a half remaining until halftime. As we go with Parker Proper as he probes through, and a nice positive gain for Parker to the 44-yard line.
I would call time. I don't know. Maybe call timeout here.
They definitely have to think about their timeouts
because you have timeouts to burn. You want to make sure
you do not want to waste those.
Yeah, you take some time to talk about what play you want to run here, but they're going to run right up there. And, it's probably going to be 4-down territory, but this is a big play. I don't know why you wouldn't call timeout here. Just to make sure you got
5 yards, absolutely on third down. Near side, Mickley. He's got some moves. Oh, yes, Aiden
first down.
Mickley, he sure does. What a play there.
Wow. And yeah, that was a great play. Risky play, but that's the kind of play where they run that all the time. So if you're going to do that, if you're not going to use a timeout there, then you better darn well do a play that you've done so many times you could do in your sleep. And that's what they did, and they got the first down. So here we are with under a minute, and you got 2 timeouts left still. Again, that's a ton of time. The problem is now you are going to have to basically air it out. So you don't have much time for a run. I mean, you might have time for a run, but you've got to be very particular about when you do that. Maybe a 3rd and short if you get in that kind of situation. So it's a kind of a tricky situation, right?
It is, no question.
So,
oh, my gosh.
So if you're Waterford, you know that. Watch for some sort of blitzing schematic, or they might go zone here and try to and blitz, but blitz out of a zone blitz, and then that would allow them to have a short coverage and put a lot of pressure on Proper. So he's got to be, his head's got to be on a swivel, and he's got to make some smart plays here.
Under a minute. All right, first down and 10 after calling the timeout. As here we go with Parker Proper under center. Takes it from there, and some trouble, blocked at the last moment. Has to let it go, and then just throws it away out of bounds.
Yep, some mom in the stands got a ball.
Okay.
But yeah, there you go. That was exactly what they did. It was a single blitz in zone, and you saw Proper just kind of, and he kind of held on to the ball. And he was able to wiggle out of that, get out of the tackle box, get rid of the ball, live another play.
Second down and 10. Okay. Danville trying to answer the touchdown, trailing 7-0. heading toward halftime of this regional semifinal. Pass here and incomplete.
Yeah, great hard coverage there by Avery Pottmeyer, the quarterback, doing a great job playing corner too, making a tough throw there for Proper. But you still got 2 plays if you're the Blue Devils. And again, this is kind of a bonus possession in a way. You got to kind of think about that way. But you want to be able to execute. They've been moving the ball decently. But, man, yeah. Waterford's been really hunkering down here the last couple plays.
3rd and 10, likely 4-down territory as you noted. If they want to try to keep pace, big play right here. A little pump. Uh-oh, and some trouble from Hennis. High points it, but will he in?
Wow.
Oh, I mean, rule him in. Or did he? Yeah,
they did.
Gotta
1
be
foot.
in.
1 foot.
Okay.
Get out of bounds. Wowee zowie. Now, granted, that was the first down, but it's only 5 yards. But great googly moogly. That's a big play because you're making this 4th and manageable rather than 4th and forever, 4th and Pittsburgh. That's the direction they're going. But wow. Yeah, nice job. Way to complete that. You still got 2 timeouts.
All right, here we go. 4th down and 6. They need it. Tharp's in motion. Long snap handled here. Parker Proper on the move. Can he find someone? Let's it go. Downfield. Oh, he's got a man. And he's caught it. It is Aiden Mickley for the touchdown.
Wow.
Oh, and they needed the goods. They got it.
Oh, my goodness. God, I love this sport.
38-yard play. Wow, how about that?
Oh, both teams have made incredible clutch throws. Hey, you know what the thing that was big about that, though? Proper was throwing with his feet being set.
Key indeed.
And that was one of my original keys of the game there, Kirk. Was Proper must be proper, because, man, Waterford, they are huge, and they do a great job of schematically blitzing and putting pressure on the quarterback. And you got to set your feet because they will make you get out of your comfort zone. And they still made him get out of his comfort zone, but Proper had enough time to set his feet, make a solid throw, and an even better catch by Mr. Mickley, right?
We're going to take a look at it. Here we are.
Bootlegging. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
High point. That was just a perfect throw.
And you know something? Yes.
Not bad coverage, just a perfect throw.
It does remind me that we didn't get our home keys, did we? We got the road keys.
No, we didn't.
So it's the home keys, and one of the things that we talked about is, right there, win the line of scrimmage and shore up the secondary. There have been some situations just like that, in which they gave up a touchdown on a long pass. And what just happened right there? So that is obviously something that they have to be concerned about. It's not the typical play necessarily for Danville, but they made it happen right there.
Wow. And like I said, Danville's going to – this is a big two-point conversion here, as we know they don't particularly like to kick.
No, they don't.
This is a great play by
now Waterford.
No, Waterford, listen, that's a great call by them. Call timeout. This is a big play here.
First timeout for the Wildcats, yes.
You got them. Use them. Talk about what you want to do. It's great coaching there by Coach McCutcheon. And, like what you're saying, the defensive, the secondary for Waterford has done a very good job tonight so far. But, that was just a perfect throw by Proper. Just causing the bootleg out to the weak side. And if you're doing that, man, you got to find time to set your feet. So nice job to the offensive line. Nice job to the slot to give time there, blocking wise, for him to set his feet.
Right. I know, right? Oh, indeed.
This has just been such a great game. This is everything we thought it would be.
Yeah, up to this point.
We thought it would be just a slugfest. Low scoring, slugfest. This is and it was going to be a nip and tuck game, coin flip kind of deal, and that's what the first half has been so far.
Yeah, with a game this close, the 2-point conversion here is very important for Danville. Let's see what they do. Under center, Parker Proper.
They've had success in the I formation.
In motion, Wesley Payne. Quarterback has it, hands it off to
nice
Nolan
job.
Ridgway, and not able to get through.
Yeah, nice job by Waterford. They ended up going, their line did goal line, getting low and forcing basically Danville to block no one, but still taking up the space and stopping the 2-point conversion. So, yeah, that basically a goal line formation there by Waterford. Great coaching there.
7-6, Waterford with the lead on Danville on our Bottleneck Bar and Grill scoreboard. OH Report coverage with NFHS.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
All right, as we are back to Waterford, well, we've got some points for Danville. Down 1 by the visiting Danville Blue Devils.
We got some fog settling in here, Kurt.
Yeah.
You see that up by the lights?
Yeah.
Could get interesting.
All right, let's see. Well, this one heading toward the end zone. And yes, a touchback. They'll come out to the 20-yard line.
There's a couple dads like, go get the ball.
Right, yeah. Indeed.
What are you doing? Go get the ball.
Hey, a lot of people are invested into what's going on a football field tonight. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Ooh, yeah, and that's the thing. We've seen Danville, we saw last week, great job on kickoffs, just doing the measurement down inside the 5.
Right.
So that was almost one of those deals. And I don't know, maybe Waterford, Coach McCutcheon skipped the kickoffs on the film or something. I don't know, but they do that, and they can do that. So they got to be ready for that if it happens again.
Well, less than 30 seconds left till halftime. First down and 10. Waterford up 1. Handoff. Jones tries to pick his way again, and Hayden makes it to the 26-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards for Hayden Jones.
Yeah, they were wanting a late hit on that, but he was the backer was making his move when Jones was still in the air, and that's going to be the end. They're going to walk.
They're not going to bother snapping the ball anymore. They will take, as in Waterford, a 7-6 lead into the break. What a job for both of these teams. And it'll definitely be decided at some point in the second half, and that's how we like it. Regional semifinal action here. And coming up, of course, we'll have our halftime band show featuring both the Danville Band and the Waterford Band. OH Report coverage with NFHS.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about their roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
Featuring senior twirler Onion McCardle, this spooky rock favorite will have you moving in your seat. So sit back and get ready to rock and enjoy the sounds of the Blue Devil Band performing Goo Goo Muck. Wow. Yeah, well, there.
Help up.
It might be by senior trumpet soloist Bebo Adams. Get ready to make some noise for the Blue Devil Band because we want to dance like Uma Thurman.
Where you want?
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for your Danville Blue Devil Band!
Sandberg's up 14-0.
Oh, okay, on top.
2019.
Oh, no, he said they're losing.
Wait, what?
He said they're losing, but it says, I don't know.
Who said they're losing? Yeah.
Dad said they're losing.
According to that, though.
Yeah.
And at this time,
Dad said
please
he
welcome
wanted
to the
the game,
field the biggest little band in the land, your Waterford High School Marching Band.
That's fine. Appreciate it. Sorry to cheat on you. All right. No, I was a good one.
Shelby was up 35-0 before the first half.
No way. Golly.
They're monsters.
They are. That is wow. I can't be mad at that.
If you're beating someone that bad at this point, man.
You're right, this part of the season, yeah. It's like, that is awesome.
35-0 Waterford halftime.
It is now time for the moment you have all been waiting for.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
This is our Valley ATV halftime show. Along with Scott Cameron, I am Kirk Richards. You see the score. It's tight, 7-6 in favor of the home Waterford Wildcats. The Danville Blue Devils, they were able to get a touchdown in the final minute of the second quarter. And yeah, here we are. Didn't get the two-point conversion, but hey, that touchdown was very important for Danville.
Right, and it's what I thought it wouldn't be. It was through the air on a long throw, and it was just a perfect throw by Proper. Right place, the right time, and it was right on the money, and that's what gave them the chance. Like I said, that's kind of a bonus possession because they're going to get the ball coming back out here in the second half, and you can see the score is not just the only thing that's pretty much even. The first downs, obviously even passing yards, Danville has had a little bit of the edge on that, but that's because they like to do a lot of screen plays, and so they've been getting little 5-5 kind of things. But the long pass play, they've only had 2 completions for yards there, Waterford. So, but they've made them count, right? Rush-wise, this one kind of surprises me because I thought Cy Wallace would get a lot more. I'm interested to see if Coach Bloom really says, you know what, let's punch them right in the mouth and see if they respond. Turnovers, yeah, the one turnover there for Danville, just huge hit there again by Jones. If you didn't see it, but
that was something, wasn't it? Yeah.
Less of a fumble, more of an unbelievable hit,
yeah.
And so it jarred it loose, and they got great position, and that's what allowed them to score. So, you know, Coach Bloom was talking this week to me about clean play. He said we cannot turn the ball over. We've got to keep everything right in front of us. And he was very. He said it could be a low scoring game, so they have to control the clock by holding on to the ball. And field position was key, and we saw that with that turnover. And outside of that, been a relatively clean game, Kirk. And Yeah, this will be a barn burner here in the second half.
All right, yes, so just about 30 seconds here until we get back to play.
Well, let's real quick then.
Yeah.
We got some scores here.
Oh, that's
some
right.
people that
Please.
were watching. Centerburg is down 0-14. Colonel Crawford's up 14-0. Games of interest for Danville and this area. Gallion is down 0 to Sandusky Perkins, who has 7, so 7-0 Perkins. Nelsonville York is up 7-0 over Columbus Academy. They had to go up to Columbus Academy. And Fort Fry and West Jeff tied at 20.
Ooh,
and we know
wow.
Fort Fry,
Yeah.
they gave these Waterford Cats a good looking. So West Jeff really putting up a fight, but you know who else is putting up a great fight? These Waterford Cats, man. They are just hanging in with Danville, and they are not letting them take control. Both teams doing fantastic. Both teams have a lot of players, a lot of athletes, a lot of size. And Danville gets the ball first, so they get the bonus possession right here, another one. So that's why teams defer to the second half, and we'll see what they can put together and see if they can make it cook.
Okay, you make it cook. I like it. All right, definitely make it cook. All right, so let's see here. We're ready to start off the third quarter. Danville to receive the ball first, as we talked about, and we get a return here.
One thing I saw in a couple of the games I saw for Waterford, they don't have really long kickoffs, usually between the 20 and the 30, but their gunners do a fantastic job of running down the field, and we've seen that a couple times here tonight. So well done, special teams, makes a huge difference. Somewhere Jim Tressel is smiling.
You have Jim Tressel paying attention to a lot of our games.
I won't tell you for sure, but I might or might not wear a sweater vest to bed.
Oh, no. Well, here we go, 1st and 10, and the quarterback, Proper, keeps it, bounces to the outside 40-yard line,
Wow.
45 midfield.
Wow.
That was an effective play for Mr. Proper, the freshman.
Boy, you ain't joking. Made a couple people miss, and all he was doing was just turning his shoulders, and there was just a bunch of hand tackling, and they were kind of whiffing. So, boy, making him pay on the ground. Nice job, young man. Catching him off guard there. Getting a nice 21-yard gain there on the ground.
That's the way you got to do it, all right.
And it was Proper, it wasn't Ridgway, so great job.
1st and 10. 46-yard line, Siren Wallace. They're finding something here inside the 30-yard line. So Siren, he loves to run that football, and he's got a first down here for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, 37 yards running here in 2 plays. I just said, again, I'm not the one calling the calls here, I swear. But here we are. They're getting Wallace warmed up, and they're moving the ball on the ground. That's what they do, and then they run a screen play out of that.
All right, 1st and 10, 29-yard line. Proper to Wallace. Bounces outside.
Wow, look at all the
he's
space.
got the speed. And Wallace is able to get a 3rd straight Danville Feed and Supply first down. This is looking methodical.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, man, just take the hit, man. Just go through someone. But he elected to take the ball out of bounds. Safe play. Makes you wonder why I didn't lower the shoulder and go in, though. Man, they just 3 gashes on the ground in a row.
In the red zone from the 13-yard line. Parker Proper with the snap. Setting up a screen, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find Nolan Ridgway.
Yeah, Ridgway just didn't seem to get out of the block very quickly, and threw off the timing. Nice pressure there by the Waterford defensive line. Again, it's what you want to do: send 1 or 2 pressure and keep 1 or 2 back and make it difficult. And so, nice job by the Waterford defense, commanding the release there by Ridgway and not allowing that completion to happen.
Yep, ball stays right there, makes it 2nd down and 10 for Danville, trailing by 1 early in this 3rd quarter on the road at Waterford. Oh, looks like a little bit of miscommunication there, but they do hand it off to Cy Wallace. Once he has the ball in his hands, he can do something with it. Skips forward over on the near sideline.
Yep, falls in bounds, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 here.
There you go.
And
they'll take it.
Yep, and boy, I was kind of interested to see what happened. Ridge was over here clear to the right, and there was only one deep safety, and I was kind of surprised. You know, if they do something like that again, maybe look for a slant and out and then a slant in. That would be wide open if Danville can make that happen.
3rd and 5 from the 8-yard line. Here we go. Parker Proper under center. Adair gives him the snap, hands it off. Wallace, siren.
Yeah, just gutting forward.
Yeah, gets inside the 5, it does appear.
Yep, 4 yards. So making it 4th and 1.
Well.
4th and 1. Yep, about 4th and 1. A long one, maybe a 2. Yeah. The announcer says, huge 4th down. That is correct.
That's right.
Like a Disney film.
Okay. Who's going to make it happen? Will it be the defense or will the offense keep this drive alive?
Look for a rub route. Oh,
and
nice.
Poper keeps it, and he dives forward.
He gets first down.
And that's a good look at play there, just right near the goal line there for Poper as we take another look with our Danville Tire and alignment.
Yeah, man.
Replay, good work.
They're just ground and pound. Man. I could see it happening, and that's what. And great job, Coach Bloom and the staff doing a great job making great play calls. This
First and goal from the 1. Yeah, Parker tries to keep it, but did not see him get through.
I didn't think he got through, and I don't even have a good angle, and I didn't think he got through. He got there's that interior of the Waterford line.
That's what it is.
Boom! Just standing right in, and that is what. Gosh, they were so good, man. It's just they're so strong in that middle, and so they got all that power and speed on the outside, but that interior just they're gap fillers, man. And
they're
you
not
saw it
conceding
right there.
anything. That's right. 2nd and goal. And this time, it is Nolan Ridgway. He takes it. He runs. He's got size and power.
Yep.
And he's got a touchdown.
That's who you want doing.
Nolan Ridgway.
If you're going to do a quarterback keep, quarterback gap, that's who you want running the ball. And that's what you want, because man, Ridgway just has that extra experience, size, muscle, and it's real simple. I'm a science guy, Kirk. It's called inertia, and the greater the mass, the greater the inertia, and then that's just what it is. And Ridgway had a nice push there and got through, even if he just gets the ball across that plane. But this is a real important 2-point conversion.
Absolutely. Here we go, under pressure, sends it here, Siren Wallace, and he gets cut down by Zimmer.
Yeah.
So not able to get the 2-point conversion. So on our Bottleneck Bar and Grill scoreboard, 12-7, Danville has taken the lead on Waterford. This is the regional semifinal on the OH Report and NFHS.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
High school football here, regional semifinal in Region 27 at Waterford. The Wildcats, for the first time, trail. It is 12-7.
Hey, how athletic is Dylan McCutcheon? The dude's on the kickoff team.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an indication, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Here we get a return on the near side. Cam Johnson stopped shy of the 30-yard line. So we'll see how the Wildcats respond to trailing now in this contest. Yeah, we figured it could go back and forth, and here we are.
And they've not had too many close games, so you're right. It's going to be interesting to see how they respond to something like this. Again, Nelsonville, they had a real great close game, but right. And so if you're Waterford, anything you can get the ball to the edge. I mean, right now you got Pottmeyer back in there, but what can you do to get the ball to Jones quickly?
First and 10, 28-yard line. Zimmer in motion. Quarterback Pottmeyer gets it over to Zimmer. Cuts past one. Moser chasing, and Chris Moser makes the tackle, but obviously enough for a first down.
Yeah, nice job. Good pass there. Get your player in motion. Get him that head start. The DB there for Danville just kind of fell over and could have stopped him for a couple more yards, but did a good job catching up. And boy, Danville's got to get ready, man. Waterford's ready to go.
All right, yes indeed. First and 10. And it's time to fake it. Pottmeyer, he springs forward. And he stops shy of midfield. But, yes, we know that he is definitely energized and ready to work. He knows what time it is here.
These offenses they're just gashing the other defenses. It's like, okay, are they gassed? Or was there just incredible second half adjustments? I don't know. Maybe both. But, man, these offenses, they are so much for the great first half of defense.
Yeah, it's offense time now. Second down, 3. Hayden Jones at that nice upright style, and he's able to make it across midfield for the first down.
Yep, there's that. What I was talking about, what can you do to get the ball in Jones' hand as quickly as possible to get him to the edge? And right there, nice job, execution. Getting the ball, get you 5 yards, get your first down.
There it is, yes.
Man,
there's no question. He's got to get his touches.
He is their version of Wallace, right? And it's just that burst of speed, cutting, getting to open space, make him make plays.
First and 10 again here for the Wildcats on the ground with Pottmeyer. Oh, they are really figuring some things out here, aren't they, on this drive?
Correct. Yeah, they're
looking good.
And again, they're just gashing each other. Yeah, there's a timeout.
Danville.
Yeah, you can see that happening, and Danville's like, hey, we can still salvage this, but we need to figure some things out defensively. But if you're Waterford, the quarterback keep is just gashing the interior of the defensive line. And here's the thing. If you're Danville, you can't you're kind of tentative and just saying, hey, I'm going to send some linebackers to cover that gap, because then before you know it, you do a play action and you get a deep throw. That's exactly what Waterford did to score their touchdown. So you have to be very careful if you're Danville. Adjust, but don't sell out. And your defense has been solid. Right now they're just gashing. So this might be to where your interior linemen, they have to pinch, and they have to pinch block and pinch stop. And so you're stopping that gap, especially the quarterback. Maybe even, your Mike back, maybe he can do a spy, and if nothing's there, he drops back into a middle blitz or a middle zone coverage. But, you don't want to adjust too much because it's been working for you. But, you definitely have to change something.
Yeah, an interesting time to take that time out, second down and 1, when you realize the Wildcats have a lot of options on a second down and 1. So here we go. Out of that timeout called by Danville. Waterford with the ball, trying to get the lead back on this drive. Handoff Jones from Pottmeyer. Hayden wrapped up.
Wow.
Take it down.
I think he's got first down. So.
Yep.
But nice tackle. Great tackle, not letting him get a bunch of yards. But he did get the first down. Nice job to get the first down by Jones. But great job to not let him get all the way out to the edge, because if he gets on the numbers, that dude's going to get some major yards. So great tackle there for Danville. You got dinged, you got damaged, but you're not dead. So
that's right. Yeah, and Byers, he finds a way to get involved in so many plays, doesn't he?
Man.
First down and 10.
Both teams just great athletes.
For sure. Yeah, what a game this is. As Jones again on the run. Runs right into Wesley Payne. That ball
was out.
and Siren Wallace appears to be on top of it.
He's on it. Yeah, that's Danville ball. He's got the ball right there. You're like, where is it? Where is it? I got it right here, guys.
We're just awaiting the official
Sir,
signal. Like, yeah, why are you looking
ball.
down there? Right.
I'll hand you the ball.
And it is officially rung up. It is a turnover. Oh, my gosh. We take a look, see what happened here.
Yeah, man.
That was close.
Hey, you know what? It's just like Jones. Man. It was not necessarily about the fumble, man. Just great, solid hit. Both teams have had turnovers from great, solid form hits.
Absolutely.
And I tell you what, you can get frustrated about those, but you know what, man? When teams do that, turnovers happen. That's why they have those fundamentals of the game.
All right, first and 10, 32-yard line here. Danville getting the ball back. And fake on the handoff here. Parker Proper, left side. And it doesn't appear that the Wildcats were really fooled over there. McCutcheon among the tacklers for Waterford.
Yeah, great job by the Waterford defense. They did have one man looking, Wallace, but they did not bite on that, and they noticed he didn't have the ball. So, yeah, they really swelled on Proper right there. Nice job by Proper. He could have really panicked there, realizing, oh, they didn't fall for the bait, and he could have really made a bad situation for himself. But he got back to the line, and he even got half-yard gain there, you know. So, good job, both teams, good job.
All right, so second down and long here. Both players need to come set.
Watch the weak side blitz.
And Parker Proper, going to Siren Wallace.
Yep, see?
And
Boom.
There they go. Wow, what a great defensive play right there for Waterford. Great positioning for the players. Again, they're not fooled by this.
No, yeah, and that's the thing. They're very good at anytime Danville is going to go trips, you're giving up that protection on the opposite side, and Waterford's edge is so solid. And you saw that. 2 guys stayed home.
Yeah, right.
2 guys stayed home.
That's smart.
So great job. That's great defense.
Third down and 13. Here we go, sending the receivers out. For Parker Proper, rolls to the right this time. Sets it up downfield, looking for Briggs Wallace, and unable to find it in the air. And that does bring on fourth down for Danville. So Waterford with the defense able to handle the turnover, and it looks like the Wildcats will be getting the football back.
Yeah, going out to the right side. But again, what was Proper doing with his feet, Kirk? He was on the move.
Yeah.
And when Proper is on the move, his accuracy goes way down. And really what happened, the receiver was looking for the interior throw, and Proper threw it on the exterior shoulder. And it's just miscommunication. That's a hard throw to make.
All right, here we go.
Great punt.
A punt, yes. Another great one.
Could have been a little bit higher, but.
And Zimmer on the return breaks a couple of tackles before he is stopped around the 45-yard line. So it is back to Waterford with the football. It's first and 10.
Hey, nice job by Waterford. You turned the ball over. You didn't have a great, you had a great promising possession, and you turned the ball over. But you know what? They answered with the defense, and they did a great job forcing Danville into some uncomfortable situations. A kept run by the quarterback, and then a tough throw opportunity by the quarterback. And so great job by the Waterford defense, and they answered the call, and they got the ball back.
First and 10, 45-yard line, trailing at 12-7. Quarterback, Potmeyer hands it off. Zimmer with a nice little hurdle there over Siren Jones, but then ultimately gets taken down. Yeah, he showed us something with that, but just didn't.
Yeah, that used to be a penalty.
To break loose.
That used to be a penalty when you would hurdle. You remember when that was a penalty? 7, 8 years ago? I watched that. I was at Harding, and L.J. Scott.
L.J. Scott.
Dude,
we're familiar with him.
What a freak, right? L.J. Scott hurdled a kid, got it penalized, but it was the number 1 play on ESPN or something like that, or number 2.
Wow.
It was a penalty. I'm glad they changed that rule.
Second down and 12, same. On the move, pass over the middle, and it is caught by Fairchild. And Weston Fairchild, who is their top receiver, he's been really quiet in this one, but he finally gets involved.
Yeah, Fairchild made a great play and even better job holding on to the ball. He ran right into the defender, wham, bam, held on to the ball. Yeah, man, I tell you what, Cy Wallace took a big hit on that. Better get his head back on because here it comes again. Oh, baby. It's going to make a 4th down. Met him at the line. Nice job by the Danville defense to stand strong there. And what you see Danville's doing, they're shifting at the last minute many times. They're trying to read the play, and they've done this a couple times, and their interior linemen are shifting based upon what they see at the line. And that's been a little bit different stuff here now, blocking up in the middle, and Waterford has not had as much success going up between the tackles.
Needing a yard. 4th down. Hayden Jones. He knows
they got first down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you saw it again, that little shift. So that's good. And yes, they got the first down, but you can see where Waterford's not having the success they did coming right out of the gates in the second half. So Waterford's going to have to do something to adjust. If you're Danville right now, though, Waterford's been doing a pretty decent job moving the ball a little bit on the ground or getting some movement. So just don't fall for some sort of play action pass if you're Danville.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 once again. Hayden Jones showing the moves, but Danville's ready that time.
Yeah, nice job again. So there's Jones trying to get to the exterior and getting to the numbers, and Danville's not letting that happen now. So that timeout, they fixed something in that timeout. You know, they had a come to Jesus moment in that huddle, and they're like, hey, like, we're going to do a little stunt, a little shift. And it's been working for him so far, containing.
2nd down and 11. All right, here, Avery Potmeyer. Oh, he's in trouble, it seems.
Oh, yep.
And then, yeah, he just goes down.
Kind of fell over his own guy, but, man, great job by Owen Gronberg.
Yeah,
that
he's
kid
been excellent, hasn't he?
Got a big jump on that, and made him pay and put him in an uncomfortable position, forcing him up in the pocket. And if you force a quarterback up in the pocket, trip over your own guy or not, guess what? You still made a play.
Absolutely, yes.
5-yard loss, and third and Columbus here coming up.
All right. Under a minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. There's a snap, the fake. Under a little pressure screen, Jones, but the Blue Devils are ready. Silas Miser able to wrap him up with some help.
Here's the problem. You're trying to throw a screen on a team that loves to throw screens, right? 64 has to come off. Lost his helmet. I think fans were a little bit upset.
Oh, yeah.
Riker Hutchins. But I tell you what, man, you're trying to throw a screen on a team that lives in the screen. They love screens. And they're like, yeah, we see this stuff all the time. You know,
no doubt.
So
yes,
good
they are
coverage,
used to it.
Good coverage there by Danville. And here's a big, important punt.
Yeah, on the 4th down, 16. Yeah, punted by Hayden Jones. And that one rolling to a stop near the 25-yard line. All right.
Hey, great job by Jones. That was not the best snap, and he had to jump up and snag that. So he used all 5-6 of that frame there to fingertip that, and he got it back down and was able to get a kickoff. Those are little things, Kirk, that could turn disastrous. So little big plays.
Yeah, I get it. Yes,
and
I get it.
Just what could have happened if he did not jump up and get that? Nice job, young man.
All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. Danville on the ground.
Ooh,
Siren Wallace, little jump there toward the 30-yard line.
Man, I tell you what, Zimmer has made some huge tackles tonight. Not only on the 2-point conversion, that Wallace was gone. He was gone if he did not make that tackle. I mean, he was in the end zone right now. So nice job by Zimmer catching his feet on the way up over him to bring him down.
And there we go.
Wow.
We are ending this 3rd quarter. Woo-wee. What a tight ball game. And at the end of 3, it is Danville with the 12-7 lead. We'll be back for the 4th for this regional semifinal. Danville and Waterford high school football. OH Report coverage with the NFHS.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that
Bring you here for the 4th quarter, and they're going on the ground.
Wow.
Oh,
Great
indeed.
shoestring tackle.
Parker Proper on the run. Yes, exactly.
Because that's a long run for Proper. And I believe that was that 35 or 25 that ran him down? I can't see who it was. But great job. Shoestring tackle. Man, that was a big, because he was going to get the first down. So nice tackle there for Waterford. We got a Danville player down. I think he's got a cramp.
Ooh, you're right.
So
Yeah.
we're on 3rd and short. So when I was a kid, Kirk, my Uncle Bruce lives in Richmond, Indiana. Okay.
Heard of it? Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
it's right across the border, right? And, they love them Colts, right? And so I remember around Christmas time, we went over there for Christmas, and the Colts were on TV, and it was a really close game, okay? And I remember my Uncle Bruce, he looked over at me, and it was something like this, like a 3rd and short, and he goes, "Scott, it's Marvin time." And
yes,
he goes, "It's Marv
right.
time."
Yes.
Of course, Marvin Harrison
absolutely.
Senior.
Right.
He goes, "It's Marvin time." Very next play, man, Harrison.
It
Boom,
was,
first
wasn't
down,
it?
and they went down, scored,
Oh, my
won the
gosh.
game.
See?
Right now,
Uh-oh. You're
it-
going to say it.
it's Cy time.
Cy time. I like
It's
it.
Cy time. It's
Oh.
3rd and short. Feed that horse. Let him go get it for
Oh,
you.
got to coin that one. Cy time.
Cy
All
time.
right, man.
It's Marv time. It's Cy time. Let him go get it.
Let's see.
Oh! They did quarterback
And they
keep.
just go with the sneak.
Hey,
and yep,
man.
that is successful.
Hey, Jalen Hurts makes a lot of money off that.
First down
Quarterback
indeed.
keep.
Danville Feed and Supply.
Woo. I tell you what, I would still look for Cy getting the ball here in these next couple plays. Continue just trying to uppercut that defensive line. Keep softening them up, because you're going to have another possession, maybe 2, depends on how this game clock keeps working.
Right, yeah, they'd love to continue to work some clock, that's for sure. Anytime you got a lead like this, 4th quarter. All right, high snap, handled easily here. Parker Proper steps up. Ooh, tries to slip away, but can't get away from everybody. Is good defense there from Waterford.
Okay, view
Second
that
down.
View that as an incomplete pass.
Okay.
That is, right? Because you got back to the line of scrimmage. You got to play to win. You can't play to not lose, right? So you still got to be aggressive. But I mean, man, Cy Wallace is he's screaming for some feeding here. So he's like, what are those little pocket things that when we were kids you used to feed them? That's what he wants.
Pocket
he wants
things?
Yeah. Oh, there. Falling forward.
Simon Wallace pocket thing.
Yeah,
Now,
you
you got me thinking about it. What?
I can't remember what it is. My wife always used to talk about him when she was a kid. You were like, have them in your pocket. You take it out and you have to feed them. And it's like a little video game.
Oh, yeah, I never had that.
But that's what he's like, feed me, feed me. Yeah, so, I mean.
Okay.
But you're in a 3rd and 6. You got an open playbook at 3rd and 6. But
on the 39, yes.
Waterford
41,
has no one deep. No man
deep. Set
deep.
it backward. Here we go. Yes, Siren Wallace. Ooh-wee.
Yep.
There's that defense once again. My goodness.
That would have been a great play for Proper to check out of, because Waterford, they sold out, man. They didn't even have. They were they were basically cover 0 on that.
Gotcha.
They had no deep. They had no deep safety, so they knew a run was coming, and that'd be great if you could check out of whatever play call you had, go to a screen play, because they obviously had some other intentions defensively.
All right, here we go. This one skyward. There's room for return for Zimmer.
I think there's a flag.
Oh, my gosh. Gotcha. So.
I thought it was a flag. I don't know what he threw. It's pretty close to a block in the back, but.
44, that's Silas Miser. Number 22, Jake Karn.
That's okay. Play on. Play on we will.
The Wildcats will start on the offense 1st and 10.
Their 3rd possession here, Kirk. Definitely seems to be a less possession half for both teams here.
That's what it is, exactly.
Yeah. So
We're
both
down
teams.
to 8:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Yes.
Yep, both teams had 5 in the first half, so.
1st down and 10. Waterford needing something. Down 12-7 at home. Putting up a long pass. Here we go. It's incomplete. Oof.
Yeah, decent coverage. That's a tough throw into some decent coverage. Yeah, but the throw is just, I want to say uncatchable, but that's not necessarily a bad missed throw.
Yeah, right.
So, the back had a hand on the receiver, but is more uncatchable than anything else. So, boy, both teams, Kirk, have been unusual coming out throwing the ball on 1st down.
Yeah.
That's not what I expected.
They've been doing. That's right.
Not what I expected.
The 2nd down and 10. Now they tuck it in and run it. Yep. But, where to go
just
right
run
there.
him a yard, yep. So it's going to bring
that
up
was Hayden Jones, yeah.
Third in Pittsburgh here, and that's the thing. You by throwing on 1st down, if you do not execute throwing 1st down, you are digging yourself a hole. And both teams did that, though. And so at least both teams are doing it. If you're going to screw it up, you might as well screw it up both sides.
Do it together, okay.
Right,
3rd down and 9.
Oh.
All right, that's picked off Carson Proper.
Wow.
Of all people to do it, Carson Proper. He is masterful at coming up with interceptions.
Yeah, and
he has done it yet again.
Jones, he started the year as a quarterback, and it looked like he's going to do a quarterback keep to the right and trying to get to the edge, and everyone sunk in, and he did the old Tim Tebow, trying to throw on the short slant, and it wasn't a bad throw. It wasn't a bad route. It was just not the best timing, and so it got tipped, and it got picked off, and now Danville has a very short field, well, not a very short field, but a shorter field to work with.
We get a penalty. Ooh-wee.
Those are, again, and you'd mentioned that not too long ago in the first half there, Kirk, for Danville. They had a lot of penalties last week and just goofy stuff and mental errors, just common, getting things ready, and you're not out there ready to play, man. And that's hurt him now. So now you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball immediately just because of a mental error.
The first 15 from midfield. Danville with the lead, 12-7. Working it on the ground here with Aiden Mickley, who scored the touchdown, a receiving touchdown before halftime for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Mickley getting a 4-yard run there. Nice job changing it up, trying to get your athletes to the edge to make some plays. That's not a bad call there, especially you give yourself from that a wide open right side of the field. Be curious if they try and get one of their athletes the ball and space out there eventually this drive.
2nd down and 12. Yeah, Poper.
Right there.
Yeah,
Boom. There it is.
The guy,
Oh,
but
just
it
couldn't
is
connect.
low, looking for Justice Tharp.
Just couldn't connect. That's exactly. I swear, I'm not calling these plays.
You feel like it
I
sometimes.
swear, I'm not calling these plays. But, yeah, great job there. Tough throw. Hey, guess what, though?
What?
Guess how Proper was throwing? On the run.
True.
On the run.
You've been picking up on that. Yes, you have.
So it's one of those things where, and he was wide open too. You could have just tossed it underhand like slow pitch softball. So take your time, make the throws.
3rd down and 12. And he's just going to run with it, but no room at all as he is brought down from behind.
Yeah, that's a clock burning call. And knowing, hey, you're probably not going to throw it here. You don't want to stop the clock. You want to keep the clock rolling with 7 minutes left. And you've got a great punter on your team. And so you're just going to punt the ball and bury it deep. The problem is Waterford does a great job on special teams, too. They've got some great athletes over there. So they're doing double return here. So look for the blocking schemes. Boy, how gutsy would it be if Danville did a fake?
That would be beyond. They're not doing that.
No, they're not doing that. That would be.
Especially now with a punter like that, as Zimmer looks to return it. Yeah,
a
look
great
at those
return.
moves. Trevin Zimmer, yes, with the tremendous determination finally. There are just too many Blue Devils over there to bring him down.
Yeah, senior Landon King first to stop the bleeding there and got his arms around him and started bringing him down. But that was a little bit scary. Like I said, that double return, man, that can cause some issues, and you saw that right there. So, yeah, starting on the 25-yard line, 4th possession, and if you're Waterford, this could be the final possession if you play your cards right.
1st and 10, that's true. Here we go, Potmeyer on the move. That was almost intercepted by Wesley Payne. And he cannot believe that he had just dropped that one. Wesley Payne, who was leading everybody with those picks. Oh gosh, that time did not bring it in.
Yeah, leading the conference in INTs, but he tried to catch that with his pad, and it just bounced off. I don't think he was expecting it to hit him right in the chest like that.
Right.
And so he tried to catch it with his pads, and that's what they tell you, Kirk. Don't do that. But as a defender, you don't always plan on that.
2nd and 10, averting disaster. See if the Wildcats can take advantage here. Jones.
Oh, what a block.
Wow, indeed.
Oh, my. That was almost, yeah. Ooh. Boy,
We can take a look and see.
Boy, that was just.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean right there.
Yeah, that was. That's a. I'm sure Coach Bloom is letting the officials know about that one. Yeah, that's rough. That was, you could almost border that.
Yeah, well, we saw, what happened
you could
there.
argue.
Oh, I know.
I think they might be talking about it right now, man.
They might be discussing that very play.
That was a blindside block. That should be called.
Wow. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
that needs to be called.
Exactly, I understand. And you see the Wildcats trying to surround the officiating crew here, but trying to figure out what the decision is going to be.
It's the cutback that makes it illegal, and I don't know. I don't know if you can. Boom.
There's
see?
right there.
So, because
Right
he went outside and then took one step back in.
Clock operator, please make the call.
So they just
they were just doing the clock.
The time.
Wow. Well, tough no call. Hey, it's the game of football, Kirk.
It is, yes. And a lot of things happen out there
That's
that
the
aren't
game
called.
of football, man.
I can tell you that, especially when they pile it up.
It's consistent with how the game's been. Rough, hard, and tough. So, hey, let them play.
Third down. They need 13 yards to get a first. And Potmeyer under pressure.
Oh, man, just surrounded.
Hey, gets around.
Hold on to it.
Oh, my goodness! What happened? They came out with the ball, but they whistled. Yeah, they definitely whistled it.
They blew it. And honestly, people are not going to.
Caden Riley running away with it.
Well, here's the thing. People aren't going to like it, but that's the safety call.
It's right there if there's no.
Oh.
But that was pretty fast.
We have the convenience of looking at a replay.
Yeah.
The officials do not.
Right.
So you got to keep that in mind. On the field, I think that was the right call because it's a player safety issue, especially about a quarterback. I get it. People don't like it, but
and that's heading back to the end zone.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh my.
So he brings it out.
Waterford's kind of imploding here a little bit.
I'm not sure why he did that.
But you know what? Correct. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, either kick it out of that's why they tell you always kick it out of the back of the end zone, right, and hit it out. Or if you're going to pick it up, throw it.
Ooh, I don't know if it even would pick it up in that situation, though. I hear what you're saying.
You throw it, right? Because you're outside of any tackle box. There's right.
Like if there's somebody that you see
pick
open,
it up, you throw it, and it's an incomplete pass. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. But we already said Jones has made a couple harsh catches back there already, making fingertip catches to punt it. So
suddenly 1st and goal here for Danville. Instead of just being up 14-7 on a safety, they can get a touchdown. Nolan Ridgway.
He walks in.
Oh, my goodness. He sure did. That is a huge play.
And again, I'll say it again. Jones has done a fantastic job tonight, punting, getting rid of the ball, making catches off some tough snaps. He's done a great job, but you can't make them all. When it just pressures too much and too often, mistakes happen, and that was in the worst possible time for Waterford, unfortunately. And Danville is they are looking to do some closing of the door here.
Perhaps, yeah, right. Yeah, still some time, but here we go. Nolan Ridgway looking for the point after. He's got quite a leg.
Yep.
The distance easily there, and so is the accuracy.
I understand.
19-7.
Yeah, I understand Kirk going up by 12.
Yeah.
I get that. But if you go for 2 there, going up by 12 does not necessarily benefit you particularly. If you're going for 2, even though I know the record tonight going for 2 has not been swell for Danville, but if you go for 2 and you get it, you go up 20-7. So now you force the other team to have to touchdown, extra point, touchdown, and make that extra point. It's kind of surprised they didn't go for 2 on that one, just mathematically wise. I know they have not had a great deal of success tonight with the throws, or the 2-point conversions rather, but whatever's done is done. You made the extra point.
And Nolan Ridgway, quite a game. We know he's been punting the ball. He's got 2 touchdowns, each one for 1 yard out.
And making some great punts.
Yes, that's a big part of it. Yes, he's done a tremendous job.
Hey, listen, Coach Bloom said special teams were going to be really important this week. He emphasized that, and I can show you the sheet right
Look at all those notes.
Field position special teams will have to make a play, and what have we seen?
Yes.
Ridgway's made great punts, and we saw some tough special teams play there for Waterford, and Danville's capitalized.
Wow, here we go. So 19-7, Danville with the lead. And there we go with the kickoff. See if we can get a Nice return here on the near side for Gavin Heener.
Yeah, Heener made a nice return there, getting some positive yards, getting up the field on a short kick. Good job, young man. Now Waterford's got to do something real quick.
Absolutely.
They've got time. They've got touchdowns, but they've got to score very quickly.
Right,
on this possession.
Just no time to mess around. You're absolutely right.
Right, so it's almost like whatever sequences you have for a 2-minute offense, you're running it,
Use it
right now.
That's
you're
right.
running it
That's
right now to give yourself a chance. And then you've got to play defense, and while the defense is getting stops, you got to draw up another 2-minute sequence.
First at 10, 46-yard line. It is game time here. 19-7. Danville with the lead. Waterford on the ropes. Gotta get going now. And the quarterback's got it in Palmer. Oh, and a bobble here, Jones. And he's got to throw it back. He's also a quarterback. And he's got his man on the near side. Fairchild. What an awesome play. Just when they needed it most.
What could have been disastrous.
Look at this on our Danville Tire and Alignment instant replay. Hoo-wee.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That was the proverbial beauty from ashes play.
Oh, my God.
Everyone up here,
go.
All the Waterford fans up here in the box are like, no.
That's right. Potmeyer under pressure, and he's got his man again. Heener.
Yeah, big, tall, 6'4" Heener.
Wow, that is something else. Look at them play so hard, and they've got yet another Danville Feed and Supply first down.
Yeah, and Danville, I'm a little bit surprised. Maybe Danville might call timeout here and just kind of reconvene and say, "Hey, let's fix this. Hold on." But they haven't called timeout.
They're just playing it out. Yes, 4:21 to go here. First and 10 on the fake. There we go. Potmeyer when they've got to have it. Fairchild with the catch.
Yeah, Danville's just settling back in zone right now, and Waterford's taking advantage of that. And you see this 2-minute offense working so well.
That's what they've got to do.
Yeah, and so, but Danville's they're stuck. They're stunned. They're in zone and picking them apart.
Second and 1. Oh, man, let's see. Do they finally say, we're going to talk? Is that what's happening?
Yep, there you go.
So Danville does call for the timeout. That makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, they were just seeing what they came out in, called timeout. So nice job there by Coach Bloom. Seeing, okay, what would your next sequence of play be?
Right.
And so seeing it, okay, now we see it, let's make you change the play. So nice job by Coach Bloom, not panicking and calling timeout immediately. Let some clock run.
Yes.
Let some clock run.
There you go.
Nice job. And then you see what they set up and call timeout then, right? So nice coaching there on Danville's behalf. Boy, Waterford moving the ball really well. I would not change anything by putting the ball on the ground necessarily here on this play. You're dealing a second down here, second and short. So you have plenty of times to get a first down. Don't have to get a first down right here. So look for some sort of keep. I would not be surprised if you see a quarterback keep, or maybe if Jones goes back to the quarterback position and they try and do some sort of keep on this. And we do see Jones back there with Potmeyer, but
all right, well, it makes it second down and 1. Yeah, all those scenarios that you talked about. Let's see, Potmeyer, he's got it, works to the right, throws, nobody's caught. It's a touchdown!
Wow! Hey, guess
what an extraordinary play that was.
Zimmer. Ooh, baby, what a play.
This is a show.
Hey, I love this sport, man. This is so great. Oh. Now here we are. Yeah, now the whole should have gone for 2 thing might be an issue. And, boy.
All right, let's see
There's
for the point after. It is good for Riker Hutchins.
Wow. Kirk.
19-14 is the score. 3:50 to go in the fourth as they play for a spot in the regional final.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
High school football, OH Report, and NFHS. Whoa, what a game we've got going on here. I almost cannot believe what is happening. We just got the touchdown from Zimmer. And
2 words, Kirk.
Within 5.
As advertised.
Okay.
As advertised. It's,
what a battle. Yes.
And the offenses have blossomed a lot more here in the second half.
That's right. Yes, this is when they are really showing up.
The fans are in it, man. This is why America is awesome.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's get some more. All right, let's see. Are we going to get a return? Maybe not. Briggs Walsdale, he's got it. Slips and then decides to just take what he's got. All right.
Just easy come, easy go, just as much as the special teams hurt them on the punt in the back there, and it was putting Jones in a bad spot. Man, great kick right there, forcing Danville to pick up the ball in a really tough spot on the sideline, and the Gunners did a great job coming down the field and forcing him to use that 12th defender, the sideline. Nice job by Waterford. Well done.
All right, we'll see how Danville can maybe work some clock. Leading it 19-14, first down and 10. They're probably going to want it to be on the ground. And yes, with Parker Proper squirming through across the 25. Yep.
Yeah, Proper was able to break through the first level and get to that second level. Getting those 2 extra yards makes a huge difference right now.
Right, yes it does.
Yeah, so, boy, nice job, good run, and keeping the ball and keeping that clock running. You know, everything, if you're Waterford, everything's going to be it's got to be inside. Mm-hmm. All right, it's got to be inside. So you've got to make stops. You've got to make stops right now and keep everything in front of you and play downhill.
Second down and 5. Yes, we see play clock down to 4. That's what they want to do. Snapping it back here. And this time it's Nolan Ridgway. Yep.
Good call using Ridgway in that fashion. You got more bounce to the ounce, and he's able to get a couple yards by just being bigger and following that blocker just by virtue of doing that. And timeout's taken, and you're facing a 3rd and short. And the kind of plays that you can run, well, let me tell you, Kirk.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let me tell you. Right now,
what do you got?
Danville has 0 yards passing this half.
Oh, yeah, right.
Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but this is a great time to run a halfback pass.
No,
or not halfback pass, but halfback screen.
Not crazy if you complete it, right?
Because we've seen Danville a couple times run perfect halfback screens. That's just a circle halfback screen and you get at the line of scrimmage. And Proper's done a nice job getting that little touch pass. We've seen that a couple times this season. This would be the time to do it because
Waterford's play caller.
Because Waterford's going to be they're going to be going forward.
Oh my goodness!
This would be a good time to do a screen. I don't know what they'll do.
You've said that a few times, and they wind up doing what you said.
But
it is time they do
keep
just
doing
decide
the quarterback
to run
keeper.
It. And depends on the spot. It's a first down.
Yep. So that's the conservative, conventional play call.
Yeah.
And it's a good play call.
That's right.
But if you're looking to put a nail in the coffin, you might see some sort of screen, some sort of slip screen, wide receiver screen. Not a wide receiver screen. You want to run that because they'll drag you out of bounds. But I would not be surprised if there's some sort of screen. But the conventional play to run the clock out would be doing all runs. But screen to score a touchdown, that's a game ender.
There he goes, has the snap. Parker Proper heads to the left. He knew he was going to be walloped, but it's all about staying in bounds at this point and working as much clock as possible and forcing the Wildcats to use up their timeouts. They've got 2 left.
Yeah, following Mickley, just getting some positive yards, and guess what? By going left, you got a bunch of space on the right. Hey, I give you $10. I know what's going to happen now. There's going to be some sort of run to the right because you got space to try and get some yards. One of these next 2 plays is going to be a run to the right, keep to the right of some fashion. You know who we haven't called very much? What happened to Cy Wallace?
2nd down and 7. Not quite sure, but yeah, Cy, he has
right
the
on
ball
cue.
there, right? So
Good run.
Wallace. Yep.
Not a bad run.
Just hold on to the ball.
You force them to make the play. Don't really gain much from it, but you force them to call timeout, and you didn't lose yards. That's not a bad play, and it's to the right-hand side. So, yeah, you're facing here. Did they just use their last timeout?
The 2nd timeout by my count here for Waterford.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So 1:25 left. Waterford's doing a great job. Now with 3rd and long.
Okay.
Now with 3rd and long, you might want to look for a potential halfback screen.
Okay. Yeah.
But the problem is, or some you could run a jailbreak in some sort of inside, tunnel screen, something that goes in, right? The problem is, I bet you anything, Waterford, as well as they're coached, they're probably looking for something like that.
Absolutely, yeah. It's got to be really hard to fool the Wildcats here.
Right. So,
Comes down
but
to that
you
execution.
know, if you don't get the 1st down, they're calling timeout, and you're going to leave about by the time they punt the ball and get back about 1:10 left in the game.
Let us see.
Sometimes you got to
3rd
win the
and 7.
game.
Just go win it, baby. Just go win it. All right, let's see. Handled here, Proper, repped up from behind by Roberts and company. Yep.
Nice job holding on to the ball there by Proper.
That's the key.
And nice job by Waterford.
And Waterford
being
does
aggressive.
use that final timeout.
So they're going to have, they'll probably have again, like I said, about 110-ish left. So Coach Bloom feels really good about this defense and making a stop and not letting Waterford score a touchdown. Boy, I tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, we're feeling some of the intensity up here.
Yeah.
Just imagine you're down there on the field, what is going through the players, even the coaches as well. Oh, my gosh. And these fans are so into it as well.
Fortunately, my physical athletic playing days are over.
Okay.
My body hurts too much. But, yeah, you're right.
Who are you telling? Yeah. Oh, my God.
It's intense, and this is the kind of stuff that just wears on you. But, man, both these teams are just playing as hard as they can, and they're doing it well. They're doing it with class. Both these schools, they should be proud of what they put out here on the field tonight. This is a real important play.
Yes, it is. Under a minute and a half to go.
If you're the snapper, you got to get down the field immediately. Oh, got him.
And there we go. Punt is up skyward from Ridgeway.
Hey, the snapper got the ball.
And, yeah, it looks like Landon King did get to the ball for Danville. All right.
So nice job. Snapper got down the field quickly because they've had some great returns. Waterford's had some great returns. So the key for that, stopping a double return, is your snapper, your long snapper, getting down the field, because you're the one who's going to dictate, 5-yard gaps on your coverage, gunners-wise. You're the one who dictates that forcing to the sideline. So nice job by the long snapper there to do that.
The Waterford Wildcats playing for their season on this drive. Here we go. Gotta have it. Step up throw. Popmeyer. Is able to get on a curl. And that's a nice play here for Waterford, getting to the 1st down for sure. Hayden Jones.
a 15-yard pass, and of course with no timeouts, you know it's under a minute, so everything's on the line here, Kirk.
They are moving. That's right, 53 seconds to go. Zappa's back here, Popmeyer. Steps up. Oh, wrapped up by Owen
that's
Gronberg. Owen Gronberg right in position to make the stop.
That was big. Still a gain of a yard, but that doesn't matter right now.
All right, here we go. Second down. Yes, and
Yep,
they clock
down. I thought potentially they may clock it on. They would possibly clock it on the play before. They didn't. The yard marker has to switch the downs. Yeah, there you go.
It is a third down. We take one more look here at what happened on the previous play. And Owen Gronberg stepping up and making the tackle. Wow.
Danville was in zone coverage. It looked like a cover 3 zone, and they just didn't open anything up. So Popmeyer took off, hoping that deep cover 3 would allow him space to have some move up room, and Danville interior line closed in on that. So great job by Danville. Good defensive stand. Making things difficult. That's why maybe, he could have clocked that second down right there.
Sure, I get it.
But here we are. So Waterford, again, you got to be thinking you cannot take any more sacks. That's the obvious. No runs, not going to be in the playbook, but you cannot take a sack. And the wide receivers, they've got to be ready to sprint to the line of scrimmage. And the DBs right now for Danville have to play the most intense game they've ever played in their life right now. And they've got to stick with their assignments on wide receivers, keep everything in front.
3rd and 9, 49-yard line on their own side. Clap the hands, Popmeyer, he's got it. And he lets it go before the pressure gets there.
Oh,
it's intercepted.
It's intercepted. Yes.
Danville's got the ball.
Yeah, Danville all they did was quarters. They dropped right back immediately into quarters.
Wesley Payne closing it out.
Yeah.
We see the throw, and we see the catch, just to the wrong man.
Yeah,
from the Waterford perspective.
What
a play.
Boy, a long throw into quarters coverage is almost a recipe for an interception. It's just hard to do, especially when we have one vertical route. But you have to try and make a play if you're Waterford, and you're just trying to make a play. That's all.
Absolutely. Oh, my gosh.
Will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 19.
There you go. That's what they're going to do. Yes. Take those knees. That may be all they got to do.
Yep, that's it.
They don't have to do
They don't have to do
anything else.
Wow. Kirk, what a game.
Wow. The Danville Blue Devils able to pull off the victory at Waterford. And we'll obviously start checking out some scores, but they move on to the regional final to take on either Hillsdale or Symmes Valley. And if it is Hillsdale obviously the favored, the top seed. Oh, that is going to be as anticipated as they come.
Yeah, and I'm just looking up the game right here, and it looks like Hillsdale was winning quite handily.
Oh my gosh. We'll talk about
we'll
that
talk
in
about
a moment.
that later.
Right.
So, yeah, we know the assignment that Danville is going to have coming up here.
No question. All right, so it is Danville getting it done on the road. Moving on to a regional final, 19-14 at Waterford. This is high school football, the OH Report, and NFHS.
We share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts. We have the same direction for the company. We have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me, and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
All right, we are with our Killbuck Savings MVP. Killbuck Savings Bank MVP, and it is Nolan Ridgway. And wow, what a performance, Nolan, for you and your teammates, the way that you stepped up. You had scored 50-plus points in your previous 3 games entering this one. You knew that this one was going to be a much tighter battle. What do you say about how you and your teammates were able to step up and make this happen here?
Yeah, we knew we were coming in as underdogs. A lot of people didn't have belief in us, except for our community, our coaches, players, and we knew their defense was really explosive, and we knew we had to come in and play really well, and I think that's what we did.
Yeah, you sure did, and that's a big part of it. And Nolan, we know you specifically, you're such a versatile player. You're a running back, you're a quarterback, obviously you're punting, and named first team,
yes,
right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
All district for your punting, 43 yards averaging there. Congratulations. What can you tell us about how that aspect in flipping the field has been really helpful for Danville this season?
Yeah, obviously, I mean, our offense explosive, but when we have to and we got to punt the ball away. I got Coach Lyons. He's there at practice every Tuesday when we do punting. He's there coaching, helping me. Even Coach Colopy, he's long snappers. He gets his guys right to get me the ball, so I'm able to do what I can do.
So when I watch you run, yeah, you're an aggressive runner, and it strikes me as well that because of your defense also, you're a linebacker, you like to hit them. Is that a part of your approach when you have the football, you're seeking that contact? Because that's what it kind of looks like when we're watching you play.
Yes, sir. I know my position, we take on a lot of linemen, a lot of pulling guards, a lot of kickouts by tight ends, guards, and that's what this team like to do. They like to pull their guards, like to kick out, and I knew I was going to have to bring it on both sides of the ball this week.
Right. Well, you definitely prepared very well for this matchup here at Waterford. You got it done, and now we can talk about next week a regional final. Here we go. It looks like it's going to be Hillsdale. They were dominating based on the score that we saw. Obviously, no one has to remind you about last year. I mean, that was a heck of a game. Obviously, they took it in the state semifinal by 3 points. More so than what the game plan is going to be, I wouldn't ask you that, but more about just the exciting opportunity to be in a regional final and to take on Hillsdale of all teams.
Oh, yes, sir. I think this makes 4 years in a row regional final, so that's a great feat. Our seniors been in the regional final every year, so yeah, we're going to come in, we're going to show up Monday, get the game plan, and practice hard all week.
All right, Nolan. Well, it's somebody's birthday today.
Yes, sir.
Whose birthday is it?
Mine. Yes, sir.
Nolan Ridgway, 17th birthday, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, sir.
So before we go, our final gift for you, some shout-outs, if you would, for the people.
Yeah, my offensive line, defensive line, coaches, my family, my mom, my dad, grandparents, I'll show out.
Nolan Ridgway, our Killbuck Savings Bank MVP. Congratulations. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert.
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
And together,
We're here for you.
So I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me, and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
All right, well, it is post-game brought to you by Valley ATV, and wow, Danville somehow is able to pull this off. What a contest it was, winning it 19-14. You might say, not a ton of points, certainly not for the games that they entered with, but the points that were scored and a lot of plays that were made. I mean, this was a really entertaining game.
Right, and so I thought your euphemism of "wow" was perfect, and because that described the evening. You know, the first half was just it was a bludgeon of a game in the first half, and Danville's scoring before the end of the first half was so critical, and we see that now. And, you know, some unlucky bounces, lucky for Danville, unlucky for Waterford, and Blue Devils are walking away with it. So if we look at the stats here, I mean, we see it, the score, it indicates it, right? It was virtually even. The big difference, two things. Obviously the turnovers, and how it happened with that punt, right? But the other statistic that alarmed me and was very interesting, Danville had 0 passing yards in the second half. Some of it by incompletions, but also by play call, right? So they knew, get out of here, score, and get out of here and run the ball and keep it on the ground, keep the clock moving, and they escaped with it at the end.
Yeah, they sure did. I mean, that's exactly what it does feel like, just an escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we know, you celebrate a little bit, but not too long, because you got more football you got to play, which you're grateful for, certainly if you are Danville. And up next, Hillsdale. And yeah, that might not be officially final for Hillsdale beating Symmes Valley, but with the score, we know what's going to be.
Yeah, all but, right?
The thing is, last year, what a game that it was in the state semifinals, and here they are one round earlier taking on each other, and it was a great game last year, and I imagine it's going to be very similar this year.
Yeah, correct. And here's the thing, sure, we're looking forward to next week and what that could potentially be. Let's not take away from these Waterford Wildcats.
Please, that's
okay?
right.
Great fans, very kind. The crew here was very hospitable. Everything, class community here. They were great. They came out and they supported their kids. It was a clean game. Danville, they brought their fans, class fans. It was all clean. It was wonderful. And in a way, Kirk, we have to consider ourselves lucky. We've covered a lot of games where it's just been great representations of the schools and the communities, and we just had another one tonight, and it just so happened that the Danville Blue Devils ran out of here with that 5-point win. And you're right, in those sites they got Hillsdale, and boy, they better pack their pony because they're in for a ride, and
the
so
Falcons for sure.
Yeah,
we know how tough they are, but so are these Danville Blue Devils. So we certainly want to thank our sponsors before we get out of here: Valley ATV, the Bottleneck Bar and Grill, Danville Tire and Alignment, Killbuck Savings Bank, American Homestead Exteriors, Knox Community Hospital, and Danville Feed and Supply. So we thank you all for sponsoring this tremendous event tonight. It was fun. And yes, it is Danville that gets to move on. So, wow, right. What a ride for these Blue Devils once again. And definitely shout out to Zach Euler on camera tonight. Obviously, I'm Kirk Richards along with Scott Cameron. So glad that you're with us tonight. And also, yes, be sure to check out the Friday Night Pigskin, the final one of the season, coming up at around 11:30 tonight on Facebook and YouTube. So, we'll definitely enjoy that. And, more football to be played for Danville. So, once again, final score 19-14. The Danville Blue Devils move on to the regional final.